The South Downs Way is a long-distance trail in the South Downs National Park in the south of England, running 100 miles from Winchester to Eastbourne. I've never done a long-distance hike, but I did a number of long walks in preparation, broke in some Vivo barefoot walking boots, researched and invested in backpacking gear, and set off by train to the starting point in Winchester and had a fabulous adventure enjoying amazing scenery, rolling hills, pretty villages, wildlife and other animals, met some amazing people. Join me on my first through hiking adventure. Good morning everyone. It's 7 AM. I stayed the night at Hilary and Raya's. Louis picked me up and had a really good night's sleep. Managed to eat some chips and some vegan fish cake things last night, and I've just had some porridge. And the noise in the background is the last of my washing drying in the tumble dryer. So got all my washing done as well. Wearing all clean clothes. It's tipping with rain, but I've got all the right gear, so I'm gonna be alright. So in a moment, he's going to drop me back up to Devil's Dyke, and then I'll see if I'll manage to get to, I can't remember what it's called, Alfriston tonight, and then Ben will meet me with the camper van again. Also, Louis has given me a smaller rucksack, so I've ditched some more stuff, so I'll have an even lighter backpack. He thought the rucksack, even without the camping gear, was incredibly heavy, so I still managed to do 16.5 miles yesterday, so that's good. Louise just dropping me off.
Yeah, good luck in this next leg. How many days have you got left? 2.
So hoping to get to Alfriston tonight, and then we'll be there. Look, somebody's out running already.
Trail running.
Yeah. So that'll be my starting point. And thanks so much for the accommodation for the night.
Yeah, I hope that gave you a bit of rejuvenation.
Definitely. And I've offloaded some more of my stuff, and Louis lent me a backpack.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Downscale backpack's going to help today, I think.
Yeah, but as you can see, it's a beautiful morning. I feel so happy this morning that I've made it this far, and I'm on the last 28 miles, hopefully 27 by now. And the mist is beginning to lift. Can you see? Not really through this camera, but it is. And yeah, very grateful for this frog tog poncho thing, very lightweight. And it's because I've got this smaller backpack, it's covering the backpack as well. And I think we're going to come up to the windmills soon. I've just come past Saddlecombe Farm, and now it's going to be a bit uphill. That was a very long hill. I think that's possibly the windmills up on top of that hill that's completely covered in mist at the moment. There's a horse and a foal over there. Cute. This path has actually been quite tricky to come down because it's wet and it's really slippy. It's sort of like the chalk, where it's kind of powdery, has gone into a paste, and you just go, because I've got quite grippy shoes. But I've just looked up and I've just caught sight of the windmill. Oh, I don't think you can see it on this camera. Oh, I can't even see it in real life. pictures for my grandson. And that's the village of Python there. This is the golf course. Some ladies playing golf already. It's early. Nearly there. Definitely did the right thing stopping at Devon's Dyke last night, because this has taken me 2 hours and it's 4 miles, so that would have been 7:30. Well, I'm not sure whether there's going to be coffee. There was a horse box here when Ben and I came. Just walked down to the car park where we didn't park the night a few months ago, and so there's 2 windmills. That was the Jack windmill. You can just see Jill just here. I can't see it on the camera because that windmill's painted white. Let's go up closer. There she is. No, things locked up. Anyway, there's a bench. Ditchley Beacon, and there is the Ordnance Point up there. Yeah, and if it was a sunny day, it would be very beautiful views, but they're still pretty beautiful. Quite nice actually, because it's quite grassy, so you haven't having to wash your feet all the time. It's rather beautiful. I don't know whether those hills are the ones I'm heading for. Somewhere over there anyway. I just had to spend my time avoiding massive tractors with manure. I stepped aside as they were coming up this lane, but then they turned off into the field and they're doing some muck spreading, so I'm not going to stop for lunch yet because it's stinky. So no, the map says I need to go right now, so maybe that's where I'm heading. There's cliffs there, Beachy Head. It's actually only 19.5 miles to go, so that means I'd have to do maths. I've done 80.5 miles. There's another windmill in the distance. Talked to a really interesting guy walking the other way, and he said he's doing Eastbourne to Winchester but in small bites, and he has a camper van and he parks it up and does a kind of back and forward. It's going to take him a while. And so I was asking him about his camper van, and he's got a Renault Master as well, so that was interesting. We had a bit of a camper van chat. There's a bit of a climb coming up, and it's gone 1 o'clock, so I'm wondering whether to refuel before the climb. I think I better get to the top first because I'll seize up if I stop. And it's kind of jacket off time, but it's still quite overcast. It's very, very steep. Look at that angle. It's going to go up at that angle. I'm at the top. It's kind of flat now, which is good. So I'm going to stop for a break, and there happens to be a nice low branch of a tree. I wonder whether to put my frog tog on that so that my trousers don't get green. The destination is in sight. And I'm at the top of the hill. It's downhill from here. Had a bit of lunch. I wouldn't normally call a handful of nuts and an apple lunch, but when you're in the middle of a workout, that's just about what I can manage. I think there's enough calories though. I've just topped up my water at Housestein Farm, which is a campsite and it's a bed and breakfast, but the campsite's closed for the winter. And just about to go over a bridge over a busy road. So that's the A27. Well, I found a nice bench with a beautiful view. I have to be honest with you guys, I've been in so much pain today. I think I've been in pain all week, and it's usually been my legs just because of the weight of the rucksack. But ergonomically, the rucksack was really good. So I swapped my rucksack for a little backpack that Louis lent me, and it's still quite heavy. I think I've still got about 10 or 12 pounds of stuff in there, and ergonomically it's not as good. And initially I was thinking, oh, I've twisted my back somehow or something, but then I just realised it's just really heavy still, and it's very, very painful, and I've just been in pain all day, excruciating pain. I've taken 3 lots of paracetamol. It hasn't made any difference. But I have done 11 and a half miles so far. So no wonder I'm in pain. Where I originally wanted to get to, which is Alfriston, is just too far. So I'm trying to get to South Ease, but it's another 5.5 miles, I think. Might be less than that because Google Maps is telling me it's 5.5 miles and it's not like straight across on the South Downs way. So I've messaged Ben, say please pick me up at 5:30, and I'll try and get there by 5:30. But yeah, the pain is very bad. I'm just about to go over the brow of that hill into another little valley, and this is where that bench was I was sitting a few moments ago. So we're still in this valley, and we can still see that seat that I was sitting on just over there. And just keeping it real still, so you're not under any illusions about what doing a hike like this is like. This path here is on a slope, and not only have I got excruciating pain in my back, I have got a pain in my ankle, which is fine if the camber is like that. It's on my right foot, but if it's that way, it's like very painful. So yeah, lots of pain. down there. Not quite sure what it is. Windmill. I think I mentioned it earlier. I can see one that's right over there. Little church. Little barn. It's very steep. Sloping bits. I don't know whether this was quarried for chalk at some point. But yeah. Pony and Raya come up this path here. And the pony stopped short when it saw me. I've just looked it up. It's called Kingston. Just being sat here watching this incredible view, looking out over this amazing panorama. That's probably the last time I'm going to be up high like this. I stopped for another break just to have some oatcakes and some electrolytes just to give me that extra bit of push. I think I've got 3 miles to go. So I think I'm going to be late for bed. It's 10 to 5 and I said please meet me at 5:30. And I think I'm going to be on my 3 miles. I'm doing 2 miles an hour. So like 20 past 6 and I asked him to meet me at 5:30. And that's when it gets dark as well, 20 past 6. Although this morning coming downhill from Devil's Dyke, I think I did 3 miles an hour. So this is going to be downhill, so maybe I'll get there at 10 to 6. Well, that last little bit was a miracle. It was a concrete path and my back didn't hurt at all. But I haven't made it to South East, it's another 2 miles. So when it got to 5:30, I thought I'll stop here, find out where Ben is. He's late, of course. I told you, really now family's late, including me. So he said his ETA is 6, so I said, right, I'll send you a pin where I am. And then I was thinking, oh, maybe I could just move the road a bit more. And then I was like, no, I can't take another step. So I hope he can come up this little road. I hope it's not like restricted or anything.